The Cal Poly women's basketball team has some unfinished business following the abrupt cancellation of the Big West tournament last season due to the pandemic, and they have a fearless leader on and off the court hoping to guide them deep into March.
Everyone as a team, I know me especially, was really bummed with how last year ended. We were getting on a really good run in the Big West tournament and hoping to get an NCAA bid. So I just kind of used that as motivation and just try to get in my tip-top shape to help the team however I can so we can get some wins and hopefully be in a good situation like that again this year.
She uses this past year as motivation with every intention of making another run in the postseason. But one of the hardest parts of this year is not having their fans or families in the stands. Instead, they only have each other.
This year's been so crazy, and so our energy on the bench and on the court is so important since we don't have our fans in the stands. And so we've really been trying to implement that in practice every day. Lots of energy, bring what we can.
Campusano's journey to becoming a Mustang took a turn in the beginning. She played her first 2 years of college basketball at Oregon.
Campusano deep and gets the big bench bucket.
Before transferring to Cal Poly, a place that was always in the back of her mind.
But I loved Cal Poly since the beginning. I've known Coach Faith and Coach Dupe, I think since I was 14, maybe 15. Coach Faith was nothing but so gracious and wonderful to me, even as I was playing for the Ducks. And so when I knew it was time for a change, she was my first call. And so I was super excited that they had a spot for me. And yeah, I've been lucky enough to play here ever since.
Her passion also goes beyond the court. From a young age, she has loved education. Following basketball one day, she hopes to teach English.
I've loved to read since I was a little kid. I think my mom said I was really starting to read at 2 or 3. Like, I would be there and I would memorize the words as my mom read aloud to me, and being able to just study all of books and words and all that stuff is really fun for me.
She will be following in her parents' footsteps as her mom and dad are both teachers in San Diego.
That's what I want to do. I want to teach high school English one day when basketball is over, and just really being able to see how my parents touch different kids' lives and really been able to help them move forward. And my dad has had so many lifelong connections with some of his students. They always come back and visit. So it's really cool to see how he's impacted people's lives.
Until then, the forward still has work to do as a Mustang, ready to make a big run in March.
Really just playing each game like it's our last and making sure we're improving each game, and hopefully we'll have a good run in the Big West tournament. That's what we're really hoping for.
That's all for sports. Back to you in studio.